All right. How the fuck do I start this? Okay. Once upon a time, there was a lost sea elf, and to cut the bullshit, that sea elf was me. All right, now listen. This place, it exists, but I miss simpler times. The salt air, the strong breeze, the comforting rock of the sea. I miss the old crew. Some may have been unsavory characters, but our goals were always well-meaning. Well, smuggling prostitutes and contraband may sound bad, but the prostitutes were just looking for a better life and the contraband was more coin. The important part is that they got their fresh start and we got our coin. After barely surviving that hellscape of a temple, I could sure as shit use a fresh start. I had all but given up hope on living in that clusterfuck when Edgar managed to find a possible way out. I made a call, saved the undead girl over the wizard. But that wizard, what was his name again? Genitals? No, sorry, Gino. Gino threw me into a portal just before the temple collapsed. He was a good man, and he saved my life. I suppose by extension, so did Edgar. He was the one who saved Gino from the rubble and managed to bring him to the group just in time to figure out how the portal worked in order to get us all out. It's a shame that the temple's curse took his life. I presume that the curse would have marked me too, had Gino not thrown me to safety. And now, I owe that man. See, this is why I prefer simpler times. Back on the Sea of Swords, owing a man simply meant buying him a mug at the next port or keeping his sword warm for a night. Here, I feel compelled to do something more. To be something more. Now, I find myself surrounded by such little fucker. I should mind my tongue. Such impressionable little fuckers. I feel that Gino would have wanted me to rise up more. It's a fucking strange feeling, but I feel his gaze, his presence, like he may still be alive. Those beliefs have been passed to me. Perhaps it's some form of magic? Admittedly, I have only ever seen passing glimpses of magic, so my understanding is quite narrow. Perhaps Gino is still alive, though I shudder to think of what being left in that temple would do to a man. Regardless, Yuka is alive, the witch doctor is alive, and I am alive. If we are to stay alive, I guess we have to kill this evil son of a bitch named Strahd. Rest assured, I'll keep these tiny fucks in line, alive, and hopefully in shape, long enough to help us kill that motherfucking evil, asshole-licking, dick-breath, presumably cone-headed, vampiric piece of shit. Okay, how was that for a bedtime story? Good night, kids. Let's get some sleep. That's
That's
my favorite recap ever.
That was great.
Yeah, best thing there is.
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Probably should.
I didn't hear it. Do it again.
What was the wizard's name again? Genitals?
Alright,
I really hope Othero lives now until we see Gino again. So you can call him that.
Othero's the new Soul Survivor now.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Kyrie, which is not Kyrie anymore, is on next recap.
Sounds good.
I'll bring you back to the shithole where you were. You guys were role playing. I don't remember which map it was. I think this is what
Forest.
yeah,
Well, ruined.
I have a lot of torch maps.
I think there was a building. We were inside like a ruin, or
Yeah,
there was
Stani
like a
camp.
I have a lot of them. I got 45 maps.
Yeah, this is it.
There we go.
45 maps.
This is the one.
I'll put this guy out here. It's the background.
The moment the fight's over, the ooze is gonna start ritual casting again. As he's gonna go for Tiny Hut again.
Would you be in like your normal looking form, or would you still be kind of like a puddle?
Oh no, he's in his fully form right now. He's just a little ball.
Okay.
So whenever you see him move, he's just rolling on the floor.
I think
It's like
Yuko would
collecting
come
dust.
over. Oh, well. this seems, and she'll look at the kobold. Is this the thing you were talking about? It's not a puddle on the ground anymore.
I go up there and I poke it. I think so.
Be careful. Did you see what it casts out there? I don't know if we should be poking him. And you go just look down at it and like squat down, and she'll reach her hand out like gently. Sorry for that. And she'll put like a ration down by you. If you're hungry, have this.
No hesitation, just go straight for it.
Oh, well, okay.
I think he like goes telepathic onto Kronk's mind and is like, "Is she the leader?"
There's no leader.
Seems like leader. Gave me food. Must help.
Well, then I would be a leader.
Good point. Recall.
Arrow is gonna turn to Dr. P and he'll kind of go,
I've never met
Oh.
these guys until like a few hours ago.
yeah, Athero will turn to Dr. P and he'll go, oh, you're awake. We dragged you through the temple, but we weren't sure when you'd wake up.
Dr. P stretches a little bit, tilts her head to the side to get a better view of Othera. I appreciate the effort.
Zeb just kind of falls over, and he kind of tilts his head the opposite direction that you are. And he just looks at Othero and goes, "Friend?"
Yes, friend. This is, sorry, your name again?
Dr. P.
Oh, and he realizes he's pointing at Dr. P, and then he turns his hand, and your name,
Zeb.
So Zeb, this is Dr. P, and Dr. P, this is Zeb.
He just gives like a just like a wave, and he smiles, but it's just like only his mouth that you can see underneath his skull mask that he wears. So it's just like two pointy teeth, and then like way too wide of a smile.
Dr. P gives like a little wave back. It's truly hard. You can't tell her expression, and she doesn't like. She doesn't give away a lot with her voice either. So she is like blank slate all the time for everyone else. It is nice to meet you.
You too, bird lady.
Right, well, seems the bedtime story didn't put you guys to sleep, so...
It did, but we got attacked by zombies.
Does
Yeah.
this mean I need to heal?
Yeah, we did get a long rest.
Did we? I thought we got
I
interrupted.
thought we were in the
You
middle.
Yeah,
got
I thought we were
attacked
still-
halfway
yeah.
through.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're mid,
mid-watch. Yeah. This is,
Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick.
Green ghoulish, ears and eyes are spookish, off with the head, free, lest the bruising. He's scary boozing. Oh! He closes the book and stands up. Well, more than?
No, this is our friend. She was asleep. Mm,
Who?
She was in the temple with us. Her name is Dr. P. Dr. P.
Holy
It
shit!
is just
Where'd you come from? Were you here the whole time?
I assume so.
Yeah, we had put her over here, Patrick. You guys were just
Well,
kind of focused on everything else.
Well, well then. Kind of puts the journal down on the rock that he was sitting on and scurries over. He kind of brushes up his clothes a little bit and outstretches his hand. Patrick Blackfoot's the name.
Dr. Pete, like, slowly, like, very hesitantly takes his hand. It's definitely much smaller in the glove than you think it should be, when given, like, her height. It's
You're
nice to
quite
meet
tall.
you. A gift and a curse. You're quite short.
Well,
He's also.
I wouldn't say I'm short. I mean,
You're
back at
short.
home, I was part of the maybe tallest people of my village. Oh, well, anyway, nice to meet you. As he goes to shake it, he keeps shaking it, almost annoyingly so, for about a good 3 minutes. But he's smiling, nevertheless.
3 minutes of solid handshaking is crazy.
Dr. P, after
Long
like the
time.
first minute and a half, she like uses her other hand and peels his hand off of hers. Like, tucks it under
sorry.
her cloak.
I get a little excited when I meet strangers. Anyway, I should get back to my work. It's very important hero stuff.
Hero?
Yes, you see? And he grabs his journal and picks it up to show what he's been scribbling on. It's a detailed portrait of what the zombies look like that we faced. It doesn't look like bad, but it's not like pro work, but it's pretty good. And he has a little associated hymn or poem next to it. It details exactly, and he comes back up to her and shows the journal. It looks like the monsters we faced, and I wrote a nice little poem just for anyone who wants to figure out how to kill these things. And he kind of turns towards Yuka.
You keep specifically walking away from Dr. P, and it's so funny. Because Dr. P is right here, and you were right there.
Yeah, you're walking up to Kronk.
Oh, the immersion is crazy. I can't. Oh, it looks. I haven't seen your character too much to know.
I'll trade places.
You see? You see?
That's very interesting.
I
You look
know,
like
right?
you could, with that gift of yours, could potentially be a scientist. Being able to
I
draw
don't know what that is,
detailed-
but
My apologies. Science is the study of the natural world. Back home, I was the only one who cared enough to study it.
oh, do you mean like the herbalist of like my village? The herbalists are pretty important in what they do. They go out each and every day to get flowers and plants and different foliage so they can help for medicine and some other stuff. I'm not too sure. I was actually going to be one, but then I went through the mist and then I was walking and then I saw, this nice little fire and this amazing food and well, anyway, I should get back to work.
You would see like Yuka walk up to Athero and Dr. P with booze in her hand, but she like doesn't know his name or anything because he hasn't spoken to her yet, and she would just show them. And we do have this cute little creature here that seemed to have helped us during the fight as well. But so far, I'm not really sure about it. Besides, it's squishy.
I'll telepathically blink to Ooze and be like, "Hello. What's your name?"
Jello. Or never mind.
Hmm.
You said it was telepathic.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know. That's why I'm like
Yeah.
thinking in my head. Thinking in my head is just like, should I interact? Give it a D20. He's not. He doesn't say anything.
Hmm.
You just think it's just a random a ball of slime. That before you weren't here, he was just casting fireball and other incantations, rays of lights, and so you just think this is a very powerful slime.
I'll gently like poke it with my staff of the woodlands.
Yuka would pull him back a little. I think uncharacteristically, you would see like she's kind of more always I wouldn't say like emotional or emotionless, but like this you see she actually cares about to a degree. Oh, careful.
Oh, my apologies. Seems like
Right.
a lot happened when I was out.
So,
Yeah.
just to take a quick head count, the wizard, dead. The hunter, dead. The creepy, evil, dark guy that kind of reminded me of a crew member, dead. Well, presumably. Transformed into this giant, evil, witch mother looking thing and left.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, we now have a ball of slime, some sort of primal goblin barbaric thing, a little dragon guy, and a guy that can paint really well.
We had little
Yeah.
dragon guys in my village.
Oh. Well, that's
What's
nice.
pain?
Huh?
Hmm.
Kind of says out loud over his shoulder.
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I missed it. What'd Patrick say?
What's pain? He's
Oh.
he's like still scribbling in his journal.
Oh, I'm sorry. He draws.
Well,
Uh,
should we figure out what to do next then, now that everyone's acquainted?
Thero's gonna kind of turn to Dr. P and Yuka, and he's just gonna mouth, "We're fucked." Like,
I think like at this point, more than 10 minutes has happened, and I think Tiny Hut kicks in. Nobody gets kicked out, fortunately.
whoa. Okay.
Right, I
As
think
the
I looked at
ooze
the
turns into a
difference.
puddle.
Was that the
Oh,
Ooh,
now
shiny.
he's on the
Yeah, it
ground.
doesn't really do much. I mean, it did some crazy stuff earlier. It did like a big old whoosh, and you kind of like axe it out. Oh, into it. And then the most craziest thing happened after that. He just went back into a puddle. It was crazy. He was a big old slime, but now he's a puddle. And then boom. Yuki, he was there. Tell him.
Yuka's gonna look at Othero and be like, "While I was resting, did they get a nap?" It doesn't seem like they got a nap.
I tried telling them a bedtime story, but I think maybe I swore too much.
Oh.
Yeah, he said a lot of words I didn't really understand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You would be happy to know though, I did talk about the evil straw, so they know about that.
Oh,
His
Oh,
name's
yeah.
Strahd.
Strahd. Yeah.
Sounds
Oh.
bad.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
D there, hun.
Oh.
You kind of
Oh.
sounded like the ogres in my village. They swear a lot.
Well, kids, quick revision then. You guys all remember the story, so that's good. But the motherfucking evil asshole looking dick breath, presumably conehead vampiric piece of shit's name is Strahd with a D.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I call him
Yuka
Piss for
said,
Brains?
Absolutely. I think that's
Sure.
apt.
As long as we still go for him. I mean, you can call him whatever you'd like.
Okay. Why are
All
we
right.
killing him?
Looking quite strong, Zeeb.
He's kind of like an evil ruler from what I've gathered. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really fucking know, but I don't like the fucker.
Okay.
I heard more bad about this one group that's been going around poisoning towns, breaking in, burning houses down, causing a lot of chaos. Like I heard more about that like I think I heard that they released a bunch of cannibals in the city.
Sounds a lot
And
like
they corrupted a
What's a
priest.
cannibal?
Cannibals eat people.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
It would be like if you
Yeah.
ate another human being. That would be
Yeah.
a cannibal.
It's like if you ate one of your other tiny friends.
And
Oh.
yeah, they poisoned a bar. Like
Okay, now that's just
they
plain wrong.
seem more evil than this Strahd guy.
I don't really
Well,
know what a bar
there
is.
is more to it. Like I think like Yuko would point at herself. Unfortunately, he's the one that did this to me, and I need to make sure that I get rid of him. I never wanted to come back as something like this, let alone by his hand.
Ooh, what did you do to deserve that?
Nothing that I can think of. All I remember is being with my friend Fang. We were inside this house, and a lot of things started going wrong after meeting this group. We had seen some specters of dead children, and we just wanted to help, and everything went so wrong. And it's sadly where I died, but it felt like shortly after I woke again, and there he was, over me, trying to say that one day I would do his beck and call, but I could never. I I remembered Fang and the rest of the group, and I promised myself right there that I would finish him, and I would find a group of people that were strong enough to take him out.
It sounds like he saved you.
No, he cursed me
didn't-
back to this body.
Yeah, but you're alive.
I don't want to be alive like
You
this.
were dead. I think
Right,
that
but to
means he
crave,
saved you.
after being a druid, to crave human blood, it's unacceptable. I never would want this.
You'll learn very quickly, little dragon thing. There are fates a lot worse than death. Anyways, if this dome keeps us safe, I'm gonna hit the fucking hay. So, it was nice fighting alongside all of you. Can't wait to do it all again in the morning. But I am gonna go to bed and try not to think about that big giant evil woman that the evil man thing turned into. But those thighs are stuck in my mind right now, so good night. They're gonna kind of roll over.
Yeah, we probably should finish up our rest here, and glad to see you're up, Doctor.
It's nice to be back. Don't worry, I can keep an eye on them while you two rest.
Thank you.
Since I've been asleep this whole time, would I have gotten the benefits of a long rest at this point so I can just stay
Yeah,
up
you
and
pretty
watch?
much did, yeah.
Okay,
Because you
cool.
weren't in the combat.
Wicked. I'll make sure we stay safe. Just like you guys did for me.
You can roll a perception check and tell me what you're doing for your watch.
I think Dr. P is going to exit the hut just to be able to keep a better eye on things. Like, she trusts that none of the others would be dumb enough to wake up Othero or Yuka. Uh, she has probably more faith than she should, but she knows they can handle it if something does happen. So now that she's out of the hut, she finds like the best vantage point to be able to see as much as she can. She'll just like take off her mask and have a ration and then put it back on, and then she'll guard. We have 15 with a +8. She's just keeping an eye out for any more of those zombies and stuff.
Alright, yeah, you don't see anything on the watch. As the watch is concluded, but obviously the zombies see fit that was just a taste of what's to come. As you conclude your rest, as you get a long rest.
Yeah.
Did you level up to level 9 with your character?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Just a chicken.
I heard level up, and I'm just like, oh crap, this is serious.
I know. I was like,
I was
oh
like
fuck.
level 10. I was like, ooh.
I was like, buckle up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
like,
where
oh my
this is where shit hits.
We got no
Yeah.
MacGuffins though.
We got this. We'll find it.
We need to find some MacGuffins.
What about McMuffins?
We did not search a lot of things. I mean, one thing that's like nearby is that stone mill or the.
Oh
grinding
yeah, we
mill.
should go there.
Yeah, we're all new characters, so.
Yeah, and I passed it in the beginning and never came back.
Well, you guys went in, but then you left. I think
Yeah.
someone stole a bunch of shit.
So we do have a bit of a predicament as well. Like out of character, none of us know the outline of Strahd's castle anymore.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because Othero
We
wasn't
got
with us yet.
Actually, Othero was, I think.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Was he
Yeah.
there?
Othero, I
he
think, was
took-
the. Yeah,
You
it was the
tried,
only
but
one
you
who was
weren't,
like,
you
yeah.
looked at it, but you didn't like really get the ascertain it.
This is the part I know for a fact because like Souls was against Lurch the whole time, so he kept watching him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
remember
Kyrie,
Embray
he
was in there.
inspected it too, but
Yeah, you had did that solo. I remember you went back to the room.
yeah, but he's gone.
So Thero has some knowledge at least.
Yeah, nothing too detailed though.
Mm-hmm. Better than nothing.
This is true.
He knows that it's a castle.
He knows that there are a few rooms at least. Max 3.
Alright, well, I'm gonna stop building characters right now while you guys were role playing. I was finishing them up. I just have 2 more left, but those are not important right now because you're probably not gonna see them anytime soon.
All right, let's roleplay a little bit more for an hour.
No.
We will make today's session into a filler episode.
Nah, I want them to upload their pictures and stuff. I already have the characters done. It's just their pictures got erased. Alright, so where you
I
guys
forgot
wanna
we
go?
teleported out.
Oh yeah, you're back at the beginning.
We have no idea where to go.
We
Right, it's
did
like out of
take
character
note.
somewhere, but-
Yeah, we did take note of the fact there's a castle nearby and a village nearby, but that's about
It-
all we would know in character.
And if we go back here out of character, Yuka would know immediately where we were. Or at least that part.
Forgive me, Yuka, but you're probably the most familiar with these lands. Where the fuck are we going?
Oh, the lake seems interesting. Because Red circled everything.
Honestly,
Those are locations you haven't been.
Yeah.
my original
Well,
party.
Well, now too late. You've been. I haven't changed.
yeah.
Them, but
We
I can
were-
get rid of them now.
That Luna Lake thing seems interesting.
Castle.
When you're
Yeah,
in
we
there,
still
so-
have the castle. Yeah. Well, from last we were at the village of Barovia, and where I woke back up, I just knew that we were heading west, and yeah, that was kind of about it. And the temple was down here, right?
Huh? Oh yeah, the one where you came from. It's Mount
Yeah.
Caucasus. It's-
Okay, so technically, I'm just trying to see, like, when we got there, how we could have gotten there, and then now that we're teleported here, if I had seen anything else. I'm thinking if we followed the paths. I mean, yeah, I would bring up that point of interest then. If I passed it along the way there, these are like the pathways.
Well,
So, yeah, we could
should
head
we
that
go?
way, or I don't know if it's wise enough for us as a new party to head to the Bastard's Castle quite yet. I do
Agreed.
at least know that's
Probably
his.
suicide.
Well,
Then I suppose
why
that
not?
means...
You guys seem fairly strong.
Right.
You'll see, Patrick. Just trust us for now.
Okay.
Well, is there like a point of civilization or somewhere we could go to get our bearings, perhaps?
I did hear of the village Valaki.
You go back to Village Barovia.
Right. No, Yuka does not. That's where she died.
She didn't even make it there. She's down on the side of the road.
Oh, from the murder house? Yeah.
Okay, well,
We could
Well,
make
while I
our
was
way that way.
walking, there was a village nearby. Before I met up with you guys, I was walking through the road and I did see a village. It did look pretty depressing though. Kind of says under his breath. Kind of thinking he swore.
well, do we think a depressing village is better than nothing, or will we rather take our chances out in the wild?
I'm used
think
to being
whatever-
out in the wild, so whichever works. I don't really like villages that much, but I like mine.
They have pitchforks.
Yeah, I think with the current group, it might be a little wiser to
Stick to
invest-
the uncivilized portions, right? Okay, well, are there any important landmarks, places we could, I'll just come out and say it. My specialty is sort of looting and pillaging and infiltrating, so it's not like I'm opposed to finding somewhere that could, contain a few treasures, something for us to swipe, give us an edge over this Strahd. He sort of emphasizes the D.
You say that funny, Athara.
Red, out of character. Do we recall from the beginning, was this where we also had smelled the pies?
Long ago, yeah, but
Okay,
pies
would-
have not been currently, no.
Okay, so like if we had passed by there originally getting to that temple, we wouldn't have smelled
You guys
it.
would've-
Or...
None of you guys know that one. None of you
Okay.
survived back then. with these characters, or even
You're
previous
talking about like
characters?
the pathing when Edgar and Yuka,
Yeah, because like
Dr.
I'm
P
looking
took
at
their
like
way.
the path, like if we went to the Amber Temple and how we met everyone, or like I'm not sure where we would have came from. You know, like if there was stuff in passing.
Well, originally you smelt the pies from Barovia. That's where it originally originated from. But you
Mm.
did smell pies
Okay.
when you went past the gates. But
Okay, cool.
again, that it usually happened at night, just during the day.
Okay.
Okay.
To you, it's just a windmill.
Yeah. So then Yuko would like point out that there is like this random windmill
Point of
that
interest.
it's like next to the woods that was near
Okay.
the town of Valaki.
Did the windmill seem to be populated, or did it seem run down?
It definitely was run down, but it was just very abnormal to have one there.
Hmm.
But it might be something that there could be anything in it, and you mentioned looting and whatnot, but it's also near the village of Valaki, I heard.
Okay, well, here's what I suggest. If there's innocent people in there, we simply ask for them to help us kind of get our bearings. And with my understanding of these lands, they probably won't be innocent people, and I have no issues putting a crossbow bolt between a few bitches' eyes, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if they're all like really bad piss for brains, cock whatever
Well,
people, like you said?
well, piss for brains end up eating shit. So,
Yeah, anything
what do
that
we
seems
say?
in our way of stopping Strahd, feel free to get rid of them.
Okay.
Thera will kind of put his hand into the middle of like the circle that the group is huddled into. All right, so I guess crew's motto: piss for brains, eat shit.
Yeah. And Zeeb just slaps his hand onto yours a little bit too hard.
Yo, everybody else in?
Dr. P will like gently put her hand in.
I don't like that motto.
Yuko will blink a few times and then just put her hand in.
Patrick will also blink a few times and mimic Yuka.
Goop thing, you can just bounce if you're in.
He doesn't do anything at all.
Picture that slime thing from that fucking movie with the one eyeball.
You know what, Goop thing? That's good enough for me.
Oh yeah, he's
All right.
Bob from Monsters versus Aliens.
I am
Okay,
picturing him as
so
a flubber.
on to the windmill then. Hopefully the people are nice. I hate to waste time and energy, but I don't know. From the stories I've been told about this place, my hopes are exceedingly low.
Better than sitting here doing nothing.
To the windmill.
Alright. Who's taking the lead?
Yuko will walk in front.
Gina will be
She'll be
shortly
holding
behind her.
Ooze.
I will take the rear. Thero kind of
Said
smirks as
Gino.
he says the sentence.
I think Dr. P would probably fall back with Athero.
Zeeb will just be kind of like off to the side, following slightly behind Yuka.
Traditions state you guys can choose a D100 for a magical item, a chance 10%, or a survival check on a magical herb.
Let me think here.
Once a day.
Oh, Yuka, you were so close.
Is it D20
Oh,
for the
ooze,
magical
let's go.
herb?
Nice.
Dr. P gets a magical herb. Zeebs, you just find some food out there.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm not good at a lot of things, but the things I'm good at, I'm really good at.
Well, you can't have both. You can just choose one or the other, but in the general sense, but yeah. Alright, let me get these books out. Alright, so ZB's, you can roll a D100 to see how many, what kind of, you looking for berries, or are you looking for a game?
I guess game. He's cool with pretty much whatever. He ate a centipede earlier. So.
All right, for game, roll me a d20.
D20.
You find a small centipede. Bigger than the one before.
Bigger than the one Athero killed for
It's
Patrick.
a millipede, actually.
Mm.
This is
As
basically
you go
like
for your game, I'd like you to roll me an attack roll. Roll me a perception check first, though.
Perception.
7. You don't really see the creature, but it is digging in the ground currently, and it's big.
Okay. Just with whatever melee weapon.
You make it a melee weapon, it's on the ground.
Okay.
As you try to use chop chop, it kind of hits the ground as it burrows into the ground further as it leaves your sight. So you can give me a nature check or history check. What could have been? As you know, it's a giant badger.
Ah.
What were you doing on the ground there, Zeeb?
I was trying to get some food. I think what I got might have been a little, well, what I was trying to get might have been too big, though. Could have been a good pet,
Oh,
maybe. There's a giant badger.
what's a badger?
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen a dog?
What's a dog?
Athero lights a cigarette. Just
Well, anyway, here's some bread and cheese if you're hungry.
you've never wait, no, we're not
Oh,
brushing
God.
past that. You've never seen a dog?
Cheese
kinda
kept
turns
out of a
towards the door.
refrigerator?
I can.
Well,
I'm gonna use one of my wild shapes and wild shape into a dog.
Oh, I love that.
oh, snap! You didn't tell me you. Whoa! Look at this guy! You guys didn't tell me we had this here? What is this? He starts to run over and pet it.
It's a
That
dog.
is a dog.
Oh, it's so cute! What the heck?
I'm assuming
pets
you've
it.
never seen a bear either.
What's a bear?
Don't pet those ones.
Mr. P has never been complimented this much, so her tail is like slightly wagging.
Oh my god! Look! Oh god!
You can pet some bears. I remember
This
one
is
guy in
very cool.
One guy in my
Anyway,
village.
to answer your question, I just been living in my village, and we didn't really get much visitors. We didn't really travel much outside the village at all either. It was
Do you have anything cool in your village?
Wait. I'm gonna ask this, and I want to ask it in the least offensive way possible, so I'm just gonna say what first comes to my mind. Were your parents cousins?
Oh my god.
He stares blankly.
Yeah.
Family, you mean?
Kind of. Were your parents related?
I don't think so. I mean,
Oh,
my
fuck.
cousin
And
Mark
Athero's gonna
was
toss
from the
Luca a
Blackfoot
gold
clan,
coin.
and my mom was from the Stardy Huts, but my brother was not from the Blackfoot. He was from the Yellowtail. And then he's rambling. He doesn't really understand the question at all.
Yuka would catch the gold coin without even like turning towards Athero, and then you would hear in your mind Athero, because of her telepathy, please make him stop.
What's wrong?
And then
Hey,
the
I was gonna kind of clap to cut you off for a sec. That's an incredible story. Sorry, I just wanted to know if your parents were cousins that fucked. I guess the answer
what?
is no.
What's
Let's
that?
move on.
Huh? Huh?
Tiny man doesn't know fuck.
Well,
D's your on girl.
that's anyway. As he's like still, he's now petting the dog, not excitedly, but just for comfort. Just for comfort.
Dr.
like-
P is actually
it's like-
Patrick's therapy dog.
It's his emotional support
Oh,
animal.
I'm just gonna.
You have
Dr.
side
Anyway,
effects.
where are we going?
I got roasted. Now the Irish wolf dog. Irish wolf dog has to be my therapy dog.
All right, sorry. Let me get to Irby's. People inside.
Reds get distracted so
Uh,
easily.
So anyone got a 21 or higher gets a rare herb. Anyone less than that, 16 to 20.
I got a rare herb.
And Patrick
I
gets
got a
gold
rare herb.
No, you get a basic herb.
Oh, because it's not.
You need 21.
20. Oh, 21.
All right, basic herb. Patrick, roll me d6.
Did I get anything with a 15?
No, you got that thing and it ran away from you.
The food.
You have to get a 16.
Yeah, I realized I probably could have gone reckless on this, but
You could have.
too late now.
All right. Give me a nature check, Mr. Patrick. All right, you know what it is. I'll put it in the Discord here. You found a fabric leaf.
Not.
Yeah, I got one of those one time.
Dr. P, roll me a 2d8. Alright, give me a nature check now. Alright.
20 no longer hates me, gang.
Let's go.
I'm God's favorite now.
Alright, you found a wow, god damn it. Dryad secret. Which I'll put it in the Discord. You can roleplay if you like, but that's what it does.
Oh, cool. That's kind of funny. Dr. P picks up the Dryad secret, like tilts her head a little bit so her right eye is closer to it. It's like, and she'll just like tuck it away like in her cloak. And since like the flowers are like in the beak of her mask, she doesn't smell she doesn't smell the smell on herself, but everyone else around her can smell. It's like a mixture of like vanilla and mint.
You farted.
What?
Excuse you.
We should be so lucky for her fart to smell good.
Hey, Yuka.
Sarah
Yuka.
like says with an
What?
overly sarcastic voice.
What? Oh, she's no longer wild shaped at this point. She changed back after a few minutes of being pet. She decided that she didn't like it anymore.
Yuka.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
you. And he kind of holds the leaves that he gathered and outstretches his hand. It's pretty. I thought you might like it.
Oh. And she'll like grab it and look at it. This is something.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, I mean, it looked pretty important. I figured it might help along the way.
Okay. Where'd you find this?
Oh, while we were walking. It's like, I don't know. Well, it looked important, and I just figured, well, and he kind of shuts up.
Oh no, that was great. I'm glad you found it. We thank you. We'll hang on to it and keep up the good work.
Well, actually, that was actually just for you as a well, yeah, thank you.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. And she'll like put it in her bag. Thank you. And she'll pat you on the head and then turn back around walking.
Mr. Uzi Boy, you do find a corpse along the way, as you can investigate if you like.
Yes. I think you like start decompositioning the body,
That's gonna take
probably
a while.
eating it.
Your body, it'd take you a long time. Your body's not
Okay.
made of acidic.
He's just gonna roll investigation or
Yeah.
got it.
Alright, you eventually go through the body as you see something, a little small pendant around its neck as you absorb it.
Yes. It is mine. Food.
I'm just like watching you
It just stays
like,
in his
cover
body.
this thing.
It's like monotonously like floating in the amulet until like it randomly just disappears.
Yuka's like, so cute.
Yeah, I'm just
Reminds
imagining.
me of a vacuum cleaner.
What's a vacuum? We don't have
Back
that in my
in
village.
back in my old world, they had vacuum cleaners and they cleaned up messes.
Oh, interesting.
So he knows what a vacuum cleaner is, but he doesn't know what a dog is.
Oh, that's
No,
Patrick.
I never said anything about not knowing what a dog
Oh,
was.
okay. My bad. That was Patrick. My bad game.
Monk also doesn't know what the other paladins of classes are.
I think like you'll just hear specifically from Ooze Krogs of like, you're weird.
I know.
Yeah, you stay away from me.
What? No.
And this is telepathic, right?
You heard
Yeah.
the Jello.
Okay.
Jello.
You're just hearing like a one-sided conversation.
Don't
Just
talk
like-
me like that, Jello.
Is everything okay, Kronk?
No, Jello's being mean.
The slime? And like Yuka will hold him up.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
he told me to stay away from him.
He
Yeah.
didn't say anything at all. Dr.
I didn't hear
P said
anything.
she tried reaching its thoughts and nothing.
Then that just means I'm more special than you.
All right, Kronk, stop tattling on your brother. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. So let's discuss potential battle plans.
Making
As the
me
Pharaoh looks at like all of the younger looking crew.
As you say that, roll me a d20 for encounter, Thero.
Oh fuck.
Daytime encounter, which is less DC. But yeah, no encounter, you're good. But it raises by 1 every time you fail. Or success,
So-
sorry.
Jello?
Let's talk battle strategy here really quickly. We know that the Jello can blast things. Zeeb, it
Slap
looks
or
like you were really good at chopping things, so that's good.
boom. He kind of holds up his axe menacingly.
Athera takes a quick step back. Right, good. Yuka over here is really good at hitting things hard, but also taking quite a few hits. She's very strong. I've watched her crush rubble that's been piled on top of her multiple times. This is Dr.
That's
P.
fine.
Dr. P is really good at healing people, and kind of
I-
scaring the crap out of me a little.
I can
Um,
do more than heal.
Yes. Dr. P is also capable of doing a lot of magic, which is nice. We need that, especially after our wizard bit the bullet. I shoot things really well and sometimes sneak around. What did the rest of you guys do exactly?
Fight.
I'm good at playing my lair. I'm good at playing my lair.
Athero just lets out like a little sigh.
Remember
Okay.
not to talk with your mouth full, Patrick.
Sometimes when I get mad, weird magic stuff happens. I don't really know
Okay.
why.
Okay, we can use that.
I think I can also. I think I'm also pretty strong.
Okay, good. Yeah, well, you seem to be chopping things well, so I'm confident you can handle yourself, Zeeb. Uh, Dragon Man, Kronk.
Dragon Man works.
Right.
Yeah, what does he do besides
What do you?
like
Yes.
protect
What?
things?
What do you do?
I fight. I
Okay.
We
make
all
friends
fight.
and I fight people who don't want to be my friends
Okay.
or try to hurt my friends.
Cool. Okay. And Patrick, just to make things clear, you're good at music.
As he's still eating, but he's like listening intently. He's not spacing off, but he is eating.
Um,
And special move.
Z will absolutely accept Yuka's offer to arm wrestle.
It'll be
Is
like,
that
you want to see how
contested
strong
I was
athletics?
saying, I have a special move. I didn't get to show it back then.
Oh
Oh
shit!
fuck!
Holy fuck! She rolled a 19.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
Oh,
shit. We're even.
I'll just roll again.
Yeah. It's just like you're in between.
Oh!
Jesus. He's got
Just
that monkey strength.
Fighting.
Yeah, you see Zeeb just like full like lanky muscles, just like shouldn't be as strong as he looks, or like shouldn't be as strong as he is, and just like makes this like really loud growling sound that gets louder and louder, and he eventually just wins the arm wrestle.
Right, like we're struggling at first, and Yuka just feels your like strength just overpower her, and she looks at you and like smirks a bit. Good, glad to see we
Yeah.
have some capable people. And she'll pat you on the
Strong
shoulder.
lady.
Yes, Zeeb's very strong.
And he kind of nudges Yuga. I'm strong too, right? I mean, like you saw what I did, right?
Do you
He
want to
kind of
arm wrestle?
whispers, but he says it out loud.
We can arm wrestle.
Yeah, you can challenge Zeeb.
I mean, I wouldn't want to danger my arm. It's really important for music. He starts to walk forward.
Yuka's just smiling.
Zeeb just kind of mumbles under his breath. He wants the lady, but he doesn't know how to fuck. And then it keeps going.
Athero's gonna. Athero. Wait. I'll see if Athero can hear that. Athero's gonna walk up to Zeeb and just like hold his hand out for a high five.
He high fives it probably a little too hard.
Oh, good mouth, kid.
We're teaching them young.
Yeah.
Love it.
We're gonna die so tragically.
I know. I'm like
Yes.
just trying to enjoy it now, but
I think Yuko would walk forward after that. Like she's impressed that Zeeb is so tough.
okay. Well, let's go over to this windmill and pray we don't have to kill things. And if we do, then dare I say I'm feeling confident.
Yeah, I like our odds a bit better now.
Oh, also, is anybody able to magically identify things?
Yeah. And I don't think
What's identified?
No,
I don't.
I should
fortunately.
have to stay down
I
now.
can kind of. I can do this thing where I can open my brain and I can like sense magic sometimes.
Well, there's this wand I found back in the temple, but we never managed to figure out what it does. It was back when I was with Embray, actually.
Who's Embry?
She was just another crew member before all of this.
I don't. I mean, I could bite it, see what type of wood it is, probably.
That's okay. We'll just save it for now.
Yuka just
Okay.
smiles to herself hearing that. Carrying
You-
Ooze walking forward.
I was gonna say, it's just like if you weren't carrying him, you'd just start rolling away.
Yep, I got
I'm
you.
just imagining it's like a slow moving like Jello bunt cake. It's just going along. That's how I picture it.
Just going along the ride.
Hey, buddy, I told you can't be up here. Like, Jesus. Stay off of that.
No, cat deserves everything.
No, he doesn't deserve anything. He just will lay in his bed that I bought him, that he never uses.
Isn't like the one
Yeah.
thing every cat person should know?
Mhm. They'll never use it.
Buy old things, always used. Buy new things, never used.
See, we made our cats beds out of old boxes from Vichy's work, and then blankets, and they love them.
Well,
Mhm.
the biggest issue with little buddy is he doesn't have a little buddy, so he gets lonely and he gets separation anxiety,
Mhm.
and so some days are better than others. And it seems that this week he's been really, really clingy. Are we there yet?
No, never there. You're gonna take your time, slowly.
Oh
Give
my
me
gosh,
another
if
D-
that's the
Puddle. Give me a D20.
Jello, come on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to switch to that puddle. He's not a puddle mode anymore.
Oh.
Configurations of Jello.
As you pass Esser Falls, the river flows, basin the canyon far at hand. The great falls spills into the pool, billowing forth into a cold mist. As you pass a great stone bridge that spans across the canyon, 1,000 feet overhead. As you begin to see the Strahd's castle in the distance, lightning and crackling and clouds seeming to emerge. As you see in the far distance, great gates before you with cut off heads of these great monuments that once. The door slightly ajar in the distance. As Uzi, roll me. I don't even have the thing up. Because I disconnected. D20, I think it was. Yeah.
16.
No, another one.
Oh, another one. 10.
Ooh, you got at something else. As you begin to look around, everybody roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh god, perception's a dookie.
Oh. Still have my curse.
23. Zathero, you see a bundle of clothes left behind. It seems like somebody did not want them any further. It looks like it's brushed aside, wrapped around a tree, like a bundle.
You guys notice that over there? Looks like a pile of clothes or something.
I'm going to use my Eyes of the Grave,
Are we doing something?
and I can sense the presence of undead for the next hour. Within 60 feet of me. Oh wait, my bad. Until the end of my next turn, I can sense the presence of undead within 60 feet of me.
You sense nothing.
Why would someone
I
just
wouldn't-
leave their clothes in the woods?
I wouldn't
Uh,
get closer.
Perhaps they
Why?
were.
As he's still walking over.
Patrick, stop.
Oh,
Yeah, Yuka would grab you immediately.
oh,
Like, you probably wouldn't even see that she caught up to you and is stopping you.
Did I
Yeah.
like?
but why?
In
It's
my
just
experience,
clothes.
the only reason I would ever leave clothes is one, for a trap or ambush, or two, because I was in the middle of some sort of infiltration mission and had to fucking ditch my earlier getup. Either way, those clothes are being left behind for a nefarious reason.
Zeeb just chimes in. He's already starting to learn from Athera, and he just says, "Isn't there a third reason you ditch your clothes?"
Athera will turn to Zeeb. Well, I don't always take them off.
Ooh.
He just giggles.
Yuka would look at Patrick, like making eye contact, and you would see that she has like the sternest, like dead cold stare looking at you. If you value your life, you wouldn't be the one to first go up and touch something. Let the people that can handle themselves check things out first.
With the Eyes of the Grave, did I sense like the undead next to
You
me, or did I
sense no
sit
undead around
further
you.
away?
The only undead signature you sense is someone in your party.
Okay.
I can go.
Did we want to check the clothes out, or should we just leave them?
Well,
I mean, they're kind of in our way, aren't they?
Not really. They're on the side of the road.
Oh. This kind of seems like an ambush, but I think we could probably handle it.
Does anybody have something called a mage hand?
The fuck is that?
I was just about to say the same thing.
it is a form of magic. I don't think so, but Zeeb, if you check it out, I'll
Last time I got a
hold your
mage hand,
back.
it didn't end well.
yeah.
Okay.
But
Yuka.
Hey, were you fucking? Is that why it didn't turn out well?
Yes, Patrick.
I have what you're talking about, I think.
Oh, you
So
do.
Zeeb's actually pretty like quiet as he goes up to investigate.
Never
the tree.
mind. It looks like someone else is already doing it. And for the first time, you can kind of see he's a little bit pissed off as he looks over at Zeeb, attempting to go. He kind of mumbles under his breath, "I could do things."
I'm
I
gonna
like
pick up.
things.
I'm gonna like look around and see if I find like a mushroom or something like that, and then I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna pick it and walk up to you and say, "Here, take a chill pill."
Alright, you take it, the clothing? Wait, who's doing what?
I'm going up to
Okay.
the clothes stealthily.
Alright. Give me investigation or perception. Roll me a stealth check if you want to be stealth.
I already rolled the stealth check.
Okay.
Perception.
You see, like, it looks like Barovian commoner clothes. People looks torn and ripped apart. You can give me a survival check or a nature check. You can tell by the clothing. This clothing was forced open. It was forced ripped open. Ideally, something either transformed, and the clothes kind of got left behind forcefully.
Zeeb will kind of.
As you can tell, there's something sticking out of one of the pockets. The glass is slightly cracked, though.
I'll grab it.
You grab a weird vial. This vial seems to have some clear liquid floating atop of it, with the cloudy white impurities drifting into it.
He just starts like fiddling with it, and then after like a couple minutes, he realizes that he should go back to the group. So he kind of just like tucks it into some like side pouch that he has, and he'll head back to the group, and he just kind of like gallops up to Othero and just says, "Did you get werewolves here?"
I'm sorry, what?
Well, the clothes look like they got like ripped open, you know. So I've only ever seen werewolves do that before. We had some of them around
Admittedly,
the village.
I'm gonna be honest, the only kind of undead I've encountered are like your typical, like, skeletal zombie sort of things, so vampires are above my pay grade, and what did you call them? Watchwolves?
Werewolves. I don't really know why they're called werewolves. I call them two-leg wolves. They walk on two legs.
Well, that's just because they don't know where they are.
I don't, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know. Hey, Yuka. Do we get two-leg wolves around this part?
Two-leg wolf.
Sorry, watchwolves, werewolves, scarewolves,
Oh,
bearwolves.
werewolves. Yeah, that's definitely a thing around here. That was actually my first interaction. We had set up some camp with the Vistani, and we got ambushed by like 8 of them and had to run for our lives.
So very threatening fuckers then.
Yeah, think of like a dire wolf, but like even stronger and a lot faster.
Okay, noted. Cool.
I found this weird vial thing.
Oh, and also if they bite you, there's like a chance you could turn into one of them. It's like an infectious type of disease thing.
Fucking awesome.
Hey.
Okay.
Mention of infection and disease. Dr. P takes like a sharp inhale of breath.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with werewolves, Dr. P?
No. It's just.
Well, yes, they cause this curse called lycanthropy, so just be careful of their mouth in case we run into any.
I think the ball of slime just telepathically goes into Thero's head, just like normal weapons don't work. As you just like randomly just hear a voice.
normal weapons don't work.
Ooh, what was that? Yeah, I've heard normal weapons don't work either. That silver is ideal.
Oh, okay. And then what if we don't have silver weapons?
I think
Magic.
magic works too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I found
Um,
this. I found my choppy chopper off of some dead hobgoblin. I don't really know what it does, but it works pretty well.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. So yes, everyone just be on guard then. If there are werewolves around, you'll hear them howl at night, and they're pretty sneaky, so try not to get abducted or wander too far. Patrick, if you don't know what a werewolf is, you remember how you saw Dr. P turn into the dog? It's like that, but 7 times larger.
And
Oh,
less
okay.
cute, and it also will try to kill you.
And a lot more slobber.
So Dr. P is a werewolf?
No. No, she can just turn into things. I was just saying for appearance-wise, so if Patrick is maybe doing something and he sees it or anything like that, we can identify it.
Yeah, I think we kind of had a lady like you in our village. PP. She could like turn into animals and stuff. It was cool.
It's one of the few good things I got from home.
Yeah, I
Wow.
found this weird vial thing. I don't know what it does, but it has stuff in it.
Interesting. Would any of it? Is this something like we'd have to identify?
You have to identify all of that
Okay.
stuff, sadly.
Okay. Yeah, I can't place my finger on it, but
Oh yeah.
well, I suppose on we go. Everyone, be on your guard just in case.
Right.
Yeah.
I look over Patrick's shoulder and I'll be like, don't forget to put the where somewhere.
The what?
The where?
The what?
The where?
Oh my gosh.
He said it
As
was a
he finally
werewolf.
looks as he finally looks at the drawing, and then he looks at the description that he wrote, he's like, and then he pauses for a solid minute. The what?
So back in my old world, we used to do something called a chat bubble. And with the bubble, you would put words in there, and then you would just kind of put a bubble there and say where. And then that's a werewolf.
That sounds like a great idea.
I agree.
As he does it.
Yuka is just slowly feeding parts of rations to the slime as she's walking in the front.
It is accepting them.
Like she's like breaking them into small.
Hey Yuka, are you hungry? As he tries to catch up forward to her.
Not for regular food, no.
Oh,
If anyone,
I am a bit thirsty though, but she'll like wink at you. I don't think that's something you can help with.
as he kind of stops in his track He doesn't keep walking. He looks back. What does she mean?
She's into you.
Athero's gonna
She's
walk
thirsty.
up to Patrick and he'll put a hand on his shoulder. She wants a drink, and if you play your cards right, you might get a bite to eat.
No, she'll
Well,
be
I already
biting
eat
him.
my
What are you
second
talking
breakfast.
about?
No. And Athero's gonna do the like fingers between his tongue kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like a bite
Oh,
to eat.
yeah. And the other way around too.
What does that mean?
What?
Oh Lord help him. And Athero's just gonna continue walking.
Athero, what does that mean?
Nothing.
I
At the
think-
mention of being hungry, Dr. P will cast Good Berry and hand everyone one berry. Just
Patrick,
purely for the like nutrition of it, so that way we're not all starving.
Patrick, I think it means you get a treat tonight.
Yeah, Zeke just
treat?
like goes to catch up with Othero, and as he's walking by Patrick, he just does the scissoring symbol with his hands.
Huh?
She's thirsty.
What does that mean? See, wait.
She wants a drink.
Well, I do
Athero
have
will
a little bit of my
finally-
water ration left.
Athero will finally slow down a little. From what I understand, she drinks blood. You really
Oh.
like her, correct?
Even better.
I mean,
Do you want her to sit on your face?
Jesus Christ!
what?
She's gonna suck your blood.
Patrick's gonna just start walking forward faster. He's gonna just start trying to walk forward, catch up to Yuka. Hey, Yuka, wait up!
Yes.
Athero is like having
Nothing.
the time of his life, just instigating right now.
I just didn't want to be in the back of
Why?
You can like hear Athero and Zeb probably like laughing and like Athero slapping his knee.
Yeah, Zeke is fully just like rolling around on the ground. Just with how hard he's laughing.
Did
He
something
is so
happen back there?
disappointed.
honestly, I don't know. A lot was said.
Oh shoot.
Where are we going?
We have a minor in the group. You know that?
We're still heading forward.
No, we don't have any minors. You know about.
Dr. P's not a minor?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Just
Definitely not.
Woman, what? She's in her
She may be the youngest.
20s. Holy shit.
sorry, Dr. P, like your player is acting like really innocent. So I'm like, we're doing this.
I mean,
Probably just
Yeah,
to be
it's
fair,
because
she probably has
she's
no
never-
interest in antics like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
It
it's
is
perfectly normal
innocent.
to be uncomfortable in the situation when you're faced with such like overt sexuality.
Yeah. Athero's just playing it up.
She's never like she has been so like she wasn't sheltered necessarily. She was just never included in that kind of stuff. So she like doesn't she understands what's going on, but she doesn't like what's going on.
Well, if you think about it, we don't exactly know what you are, and so, in an elf's term, like they live a long time. So a minor could be like 100 years.
I know how long elves live.
So, you know what I mean? You could be a minor. That's so. We should probably
As
keep
old
that in
man
mind.
talk.
Or yeah, the same rate as humans.
It matter.
My damn old man.
I
Athero
know
also
how
just,
long
yeah.
elves live.
Alright. Anyways, as you guys
I am
get,
old enough to be a doctor.
as you guys get closer, you see the gates before you. Headless heads before you stands. As you can see, obviously, like Strahd's castle in the distance.
You know what these remind me of? It's well, back in my village, there was an old folklore, legendary tale of legendary beasts, and these things look just like them. It kind of points towards the gates that has like the heads on it.
No
What's a
heads.
legendary beast to you? Is that like a
Oh, it
Pokemon?
doesn't? Okay, never mind.
Doesn't have it.
I thought it had like a.
I used to have the pictures, but I'll send a picture over on Discord. But that's pretty much what they look like when you get close to them.
What was your folklore about?
Uh, well, actually, never mind. It thought it looked like something, but I'm not too sure.
Do you have headless people in your village?
No, it was more like a folklore to tell kids to keep away from exploring out the village, actually. I'm starting to understand why now, as he looks at the statues.
Listen, okay, you're gonna be fine. We're all here. We haven't left you in any sort of danger. Just enjoy the ride, huh?
Right. Well, I mean, in any case, I know how to protect myself. As he brandishes, he kind of like poses and tries to brandish his short sword that he has.
As you guys begin to
Mostly on
see
his
in the
head.
distance something begin to move, a carriage, a dark carriage, with no horses, as it begins to move slowly towards you. What do you guys do? Do you guys hide? Do you guys stand your ground?
Athera's
What's
probably
that?
gonna dip to hide.
I'm just
Why
gonna
are we
Athera's gonna
hiding?
see it and he's gonna go,
I
oh,
just
lay low, lay
yeah.
low, lay low.
Why?
Yuka is gonna stand her ground.
I'm just
She'll
gonna
be
get like
I'll
out
take
of
care
the
of this just in case.
yeah. I'll just get out of the path of the cart and let them pass by.
Well,
Dr.
I'm
P
stuck
is
with you, so
hiding behind Yuka.
No, with a natural one, you're probably just hiding behind the
Yes, just
slime.
standing behind her.
You're actually
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you're
what
right.
I put hiding in quotes.
Yeah, you're
You can
hiding behind a freaking slime or a
like,
jello.
oh, lay low, and then literally you just duck.
Yeah, literally just lays prone on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
How tall
Where's
is
also gonna hide?
Right in the middle
how
of the
tall
road.
is Yuka?
It works so
He's
conveniently too.
only
It's like
five of you.
I think we ran over
Oh,
a corpse. Like, keep going.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
Dr. P is like standing behind Yuka thinking she's hidden. Doing such a great job. And she's like towering over her.
I'll just kind of move out of the way of the pathway, just so that way the cart can just pass by.
Alright, so I'm putting you on the map. You guys can situate yourself as you please.
So little.
Athera probably dipped like into the bush to hide.
Zeb just crawls inside this hollow piece of wood.
I'll be honest with you, I forgot what my magic item is. What is my magic item?
Being held
Oh,
against
cloak of
the-
displacement. Yep.
Okay. Do I sense any undead from
How long does that last?
sent into my next turn? It doesn't say outside of
it would
like
be
6
gone.
seconds.
Yeah, it'd be like,
Okay.
yeah.
It's like instantaneous.
I'll use another one just to be safe then.
Yeah, I think the best way to think of it is think of it like a sonar, where like it just pings out.
Yeah, it's within 60 feet, so can I used another one to sense it.
Okay.
Burn up all those divine senses.
It's actually not divine sense. It's my eyes of the grave is a different thing.
Nice. And how many times do you get to use that per day?
4.
Okay, good.
It's like a paladin thing, but yeah.
Almost like we had a graveyard.
I don't have that though. That's the thing.
It's my cleric thing. It's my
Yeah,
grave
great.
domain.
You don't sense undead from them at all. You can
Okay.
tell the cart kind of moving slowly, gradually towards you, kind of gradually making its mark as eventually stops as it realizes it doesn't move any further towards you. The car looks old. It has no horses. It's very gothic. It's very creepy looking. As you see, the individual. I had to get a new individual. He doesn't look as ugly as the other one.
It's Nosferatu.
Well, if that's the case, if he's just gonna stop, I'm gonna keep going.
As you walk backwards. Okay.
Oh, is that we're going that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought we were going.
So he gets off the coach a little bit and kind of looks towards the rest of you.
I'm gonna put my hand on my battle axe.
Has it been less than 4 hours?
Yes, it has been less than 4 hours.
Okay. I think Dr. P will take a step or two forward. And call out, or telepathically call out, hello? Friend or foe?
Who is saying that annoying voice? I'm here for Lady Yuka. I'm here for her friends. As he speaks
Dr.
out
P will
loud.
like gently raise her hand when asked the question. Like, I'm the one speaking. What do you want of us?
Hey,
Not
you have
you.
friends?
Move yourself from this. I require Lady Yuka. Her Majesty
about
requires an audience.
What is it that you're asking of me? You go like step up.
Is that just
Yeah, it's just Igor.
And that's his coach.
It looks like it's bad drawing, but it looks like it's got like a motor inside of it.
It is an old drawing, but it's the best I can get because it doesn't have horses.
No, I'm just thinking like in regards to it almost looks like it has an engine.
Maybe it does.
He looks like Riff Raff from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes, that's what I was thinking too.
My lady.
I'm not your lady. Are
Yes.
you here in the name of Strahd, I take it?
Of course. I have an envelope here. Just one moment. I will take it out and speak it aloud upon you all. I had spoken it earlier to another group, but they saw fit to not be too intrigued or interested about a month ago. I wonder what had inspired of them. Maybe I have fallen into the darkness. I'd given them refuge, but they refused it.
Go on.
Sorry, I took the handout here. My lord, I have returned. I have brought another carriage to fill the insolent, individuals like yourselves. I've continued to wonder, but he wishes for you to attend his royal ball as guests, of course, of Barovia. He is currently wedded, as you have missed your chance to see the wedding, of course. But he is entitled to all of you to join him upon his royal banquet that shall be commenced in 2 days from now.
I see. And this invitation or thing that you hold will serve as...
It will
an allowance.
serve as a guest as you will board the carriage here. As he smacks it hard, as it groans with a loud voice as it opens up.
Oh, you want us to go now?
Of course! I've traveled far and wide. It takes quite a journey out of Igor here. And he rather wish you to join the banquet, of course, in 2 days' time. Since you missed the wedding.
And if we say no and choose to make our way there ourselves.
If you choose that path, you're welcome to, of course. I can't force my hand upon you, Lord, of course. But I'd offer you a ride there in taste and style, of course. This ride will only be banquet for today, and not another day, until my master sees fit.
Since I know where Othero hid, I will telepathically reach out to him. I'm sure you can hear all of this going on. What do you think?
I mean, it's a good way to at least infiltrate the castle. He doesn't know our intentions.
Should it be all of us? Or do you guys want to stay hidden?
Othero will kind of like look. Well, I mean, the element of surprise might not be bad, but I fear that it'll go real south if they know that some of us are hiding.
Duly noted. Well, I'll see if the others will then, but if not, I will at least take them up and see if we can get one of us there.
Yeah. Othero will kind of huddle back to Zeeb and to Patrick. So it sounds like they're offering a chance for us to go meet Strahd for some sort of, I don't know, dinner or invitation. Yuka wants to know if we should trail behind and follow them secretly, or if we should just sort of come out and attempt to join them.
By the way, I'm not leaving Yuka behind.
Agreed.
I don't really care either way. I don't really like people all that much, but I like dinner.
Okay, well, in that case, perhaps we'll step out.
Yuka will forewarn Igor. Don't be
More
surprised.
guests, I see. He will be pleased.
Yeah. Well,
Why so gloom? I see you're sad because you missed the wedding. It was 3 days ago.
Yes, devastated. But I think the group and she would look back to Dr. P and Kronk, because obviously she hasn't filled him in yet. I think Othero and I were saying it would be best to go along with this for now. And what do you say?
Invited for dinner? Darn right. See? Not so bad.
And of course, the ballroom dancing is his delight.
Would we be provided with proper attire for
Of
ballroom?
course, you would have your own room. Strahd is very welcoming to new people around Barovia, especially those that see fit to join his countrymen. Since you're all new here, he would like to welcome you with open arms. We treat our guests with the highest respect, of course.
But what
I
about
am
the
one of his
service?
oldest servants.
Dr. P will like look at Yuka. So we're going then?
Seems like it would be best. Why turn down a free ride, as they say, right? We might as well congratulate, and she'll put a little emphasis on that word. The Lord, right?
It only makes sense since we're in his home, I suppose.
I think she would be squeezing Ooze a little bit harder, but not enough to hurt him.
Ugh, what is that in your hand?
Oh, isn't he adorable? It's this little slime
It's
creature that's been
disgusting.
coming with us.
Like tar, if anything. Ugh. I hope you keep that in a bag or something. Strahd does not like goo around his place. Hopefully it is just a pet or something else.
Well,
It's a pet.
that sounds like a him problem, but
Could be dessert.
Ugh, I don't
no,
think
he's
so.
not.
Must be best in the cellars down below.
No. Jello tastes good.
What is Jello? I have no idea what that
He's
is.
not
It's a
Jello.
it's a sugary treat
Hmm.
that you chill, and then it becomes all jiggly, and then you eat it.
I know something jiggly. Have you ever tried monkey brain before? Chilled. Served.
Hmm.
Delightful.
Maybe I can have some of that at the banquet.
Oh yes, we'll have plenty of delightful snacks. Well now, come. Yuka, the coachman is ready for you.
Can't move.
Yeah, I can move either.
You can't move, none of you.
I'm frozen.
I can move.
No,
I
I
cannot
can't
move.
move.
I think you have to reset. Something happened, and I did
Yeah,
it. I refreshed.
Okay. Let me
Oh, okay.
refresh.
Well, for those that want to go on the carriage, you're welcome to. And for those that are not, the carriage will move at a high velocity speed, 100 feet per round.
Holy shit. Okay.
Damn.
I would
Okay, I
the carriage.
I'm held against my will, so I have no say in this.
Slime is brought.
Yeah, Zeke comes out and he's just like muttering under his breath. It's just like, stupid fancy party. I don't want to wear frumpy clothes.
I can't
This is
wait till
like
we
me
get to
for
a fight
real.
and I just toss
Yeah.
ooze. I'm like, I choose you, ooze.
You just gets
Yeah.
killed.
Fireball.
Ooze, use fireball.
Use fireball. Exactly.
Creates a water ball.
Use,
It was a critical hit.
use Iron Tail.
Ooze. Use absorb. Eat them.
I cast absorb elements.
Alright, for those that are in the carriage getting inside, you find yourself in comfortable seatings and stuff. It is quite squishy. It was never designed for this many people, but it squishes 6 people quite decently. 7, of course, very tightly.
With
And
the
somebody can
ooze.
obviously ride on the back of it where all the luggage is. With no seatbelt, of course. Entailed.
I figured ooze would be still in Yuka's hand, so all 6 of us
Yeah,
would
he's
still
on my
be able
lap.
to just sit in there.
As it's
And a lot of
tight
us are small.
It's still tight. As you get kind of these like, you kind of feel like the carriage moves on its own accord. It's like alive, as it makes groaning noises and squealing as it begins to move.
Yeah, Zeke will hop in the
As you can
back where
feel
all
the
the luggage is.
pulsing
Yeah,
heart
they're all
of this
opened.
thing moving, as it has no organs, but it's alive of some sort, of some abomination.
Reminds me of my previous life.
It's
I
interesting.
believe it goes chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo.
I'll look at Othero. Is he okay?
I've learned to just stop caring.
I've never heard that noise that he was making. What it's
Neither have
referencing.
I. My assumption is like maybe, I don't know. I imagine it's like perhaps an animal.
Just you guys wait. You'll hear it once it starts moving.
Oh, okay. And Yuka's just listening.
That noise, it actually makes more of a groaning noise, like it's forcing to move on its own accord.
Makes a which kind of
A
noise?
groaning noise, like it's a
Oh,
voice.
God.
It almost sounds like something's like dying.
Yeah, this sounds like the creak of an old ship that I would not trust to keep my life on, but
It goes fast.
yeah.
So,
You finally make it towards the gates of Rivalon. After winding through a forest, cragging mountain peaks, the road takes you suddenly to a turn to the east, Startling and awesome presence of the castle of Ravenloft towering before you, a carriage comes to a dead-end stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these gate tower is a perception of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into the unknown depths. The towering drawbridge of an old, shored-up wooden beam stretch across the chasm between you and the archway to the courtyard. Chains of the drawbridge creaks in the wind as their rust-eaten iron stains underneath weight. From atop the hall, high walls of stone gargoyles staring at you out of a hollow eye sockets, grinning hideously as a rotting wooden portcullis with green growth hanging above every tunnel beyond the location of the main doors of Ravenloft standing open. A rich warm light spills within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flirting sadly in the sconces on both sides of the open door. As the cart begins to make its accord across there, you can see the bridge is slowly deteriorating as you see something with your eye, if you roll a perception check, outside the window. For those that are small, it has disadvantage because they're not designed for this cart.
Disadvantage 9.
Just roll a natural 20 to get that ripped away.
Let me just get a double nat real quick.
As a Thero, you notice there are green slime, patches of it all over the bridge. You don't really know what that is, but it seems to be slowly kind of eroding everything gradually over the time. As the cart makes across the bridge, not exploding or destroying itself, but you eventually make it towards the gates of Castle Ravenloft. You can see in the distance there's another individual walking around. So he has a pair of dogs. As he eventually vanishes into the courtyard. As you can see him for a moment. Let me send you a picture.
See, did you guys hear that? No, did you guys hear the train going off?
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
but none of us remember him.
Make it the meeple.
The marshal's pretty freaking badass.
Just looks like a Bloodborne character.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to use the extended axe.
Hey, so, quick question, Yuka. As he's like writing down the notes in his journal.
Are you
How do you
single?
know these guys again?
How do I know them?
Yeah. I mean, well, this guy. And he kind of points out towards the carriage.
I heard that.
Well, I wouldn't say I exactly know him, but they know me, unfortunately. I don't know if you had briefly heard me mention this curse, this horrible affliction that happened to me that brought me back was thanks to his master, and they like to think that they have domain over us, but
You're free
I'd
to
like to
go
think
if
that
you
I
like.
Wait, is this guy the guy that belongs to the other guy? And that guy, the one that you wanted to, you know, and he kind of looks at Atharo. You know, from the bedtime story.
yeah, the one that we
That
need to congratulate.
yeah. For now, we're congratulating him on his marriage, Patrick.
Oh. Maybe I should make a song.
All right, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back in 5.
Bro, with the music on in the background, but there's no music, is there? Can't hear any music. I was imagining it's like some like very like Victorian scary ass music. We're like going into the lion's den, technically.
Right, I was just typing in the chat. I was going to say the group to the windmill, the DM to Sprout's Castle.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, well,
No, we're ending it now.
Yeah.
You're right. Ready to meet your demise.
Still only
25
level
deaths
9,
is
you
just
know.
too many. We hit the limit.
Yeah, Red's like, you know what? Enough. You guys are gonna die anyway, so I might as well kill you.
Yep, new campaign. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm ready to start the next group.
All right, let's all vote for Strahd again. We'll make it better this
Right.
time.
Right. We learned
We'll
from our
do
ways.
what's right. Yeah, it's like we'll know now.
We'll meta this. We'll be good.
What do you mean meta? It's like we've had deja vu.
Wouldn't
All
that
of
be,
this was just a dream.
wouldn't that be kind of funny
Everything's just
though?
like
All of a
slightly
sudden
shifted.
we eat all this food, then we wake up in like the death house, all like regress to
Murder
level
house
1.
again. Right.
And then Red's like,
We'd all go insane. It's just like,
Yeah.
have fun. That was the death house.
yeah, Red's
Do
like,
you
this
ever
is
remember-
perfect. New characters, new
Mhm.
campaign.
Do you ever remember that story about like the guy that was in a coma, but he had like
A full
imagine
life.
he had a like a 10-year life with kids and all that? Yeah, that's like what
Mhm.
happened to us.
Yeah.
That'd be
I would
horrible.
laugh if that's what Red did though. He'd be like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, that's a
guys-
good plot story right there.
I know,
Right.
like it would give us a purpose.
All
to
the
actually
suffering
kill
we no.
Strahd,
It'd be
too.
more terrifying if that was all the main original characters. It's just like we
Right.
were still in the death house, like everybody's still like how they are. My character's still paralyzed and just everyone's like all just tripping out.
Right.
We lived like so many lives.
But it'd give us a reason to hate Strahd.
Nah. It'd be like,
Because
okay, get the
we
fuck
all-
out of here now.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
all this level 10 characters. All of a sudden, now we're level 1, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just
Yeah,
Well,
currently Yuko's
we
the
were
only one that like
poisoned.
hates Strahd.
who does?
Yuka from the
A
murder house and
Thero-
all
a
that.
Thero
She
only
truly
thinks-
hates him.
Yeah, Thero only thinks he's related to the temple, so that's all he has for a baseline at the moment.
And Strahd invited us for dinner. That's a nice thing to do.
Mhm. How convenient.
Yeah, he's a very nice person. He just invited us to dinner and to celebrate his wedding. I don't know what problem you guys have with him.
Oh, I see, Dr. P, your comment.
Hmm?
You're freaking out having to dress up. I have
Oh,
one
yeah.
of Yuka already.
Oh yeah, she's mostly scared about having to take her mask and gloves off. Like her clothes are like a security blanket almost, because they like
It's like a comfort hoodie.
yeah they
The
hide
one
her
you stick
like
your thumb through.
yeah they hide her like her like physical appearance really well. And she really likes that, and dresses and stuff do not do that.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not having a funky fresh time right now.
Wrong in dress clothes.
Oh, that's my regular garb.
I'm commissioning one of my friends to draw Dr. P sometime soon, hopefully.
That's
I
gotta
just
be
did a
the reward
quick-
if they live the whole thing.
I just did a quick AI art because I'm like, characters are going to die really quickly, anyways. We're towards the end of the session.
No, I'm gonna make sure Yuka lives. She needs a redeeming story.
I love my characters, just slowly making Croc insane.
Athero's honestly just here till he dies, so I think.
He's here for the ride. He's here to have a good time, not a long
Yeah,
time.
Athero's here to just fuck shit up, honestly.
This slime's just wanting me to go insane.
And
Is that
corrupt
what
the
you're saying?
children.
Yeah,
Well, like,
he's
he's
just
making
poking
other
the
people-
bear whenever he can.
I thought I was here to fuck and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the moment that Yuka actually needs blood and is gonna ask Athero, and somehow Patrick sees this shenanigan go down.
The full Astarian moment.
She's thirsty,
Exactly.
Patrick. You need to go get the girl.
Yeah. I love. As soon as I saw that opportunity, I was like, "Oh, Athero's gonna be a
Yep.
dick about it."
That's why I joined
So
in. I'm like, yeah,
So
she's
funny.
thirsty. You get to get lucky.
To poor Patrick.
Yeah, Z doesn't really understand the like inner intricacies of romance, but he's along with the ride.
We made a mini Othero and that's Zeeb
Yeah.
in the making.
You're so gentle. You're so calm right now, even though I'm touching your paws. You're such a good boy.
Good kitty.
Yes, he's a very good boy. Just sleep in here.
The safe word is pineapple.
No. There's
Well, if
It's
you
an-
guys
it's-
encounter Strahd while I'm gone next week, you can use Yuka somehow.
I think we
Well, I
probably
think
wait.
if we
If
encounter
have like a giant
Strahd,
boss
it'd be
battle,
Yeah.
then we probably wait.
You're like, we're all just gonna
Immediately.
chat.
Just like, that team wipe.
I'm imagining Strahd's gonna try and have this like big like monologue when we fight him, and the barbarians are just gonna be like, "Nah,
Tired of this.
Nice.
yes, this guy talks too much."
Right.
It's
Yuka's
like,
just
as
gonna,
long as I'm
walk up
given
and attack him.
food, you'll have an ally.
I'm gonna use ooze to try and suffocate, or well, not suffocate Strahd. He can't breathe, but
That'd be
As
funny.
As long
Just,
as I can slowly absorb nutrients, I'll be fine.
Mhm.
don't worry, I'll dissolve them eventually.
right? Like use acid, something. Turn yourself
Use
into a holy fire.
something.
You just see him turn green, and that's it. It's the best he could do. Other than that, you're gonna have to wait like 1 to 2 business months before he gets dissolved.
Yeah, please wait 1 to 2 business days for you to know.
To do business months.
Strahd's just like playing with you like those scoopable slimes from TikTok.
he's like, hey guys, so welcome back to my slime tutorial. Today
The scoopability.
we have
of
Yes,
we have the
ability to add a
ooze.
tab.
I have this little fuck here who tried dissolving my face
Okay,
in front of everybody.
I'm going to quickly show advertisement to make revenue. While I do that and you watch this, I'm gonna go terrorize village. I'll be back, okay?
Here, have
You
more
just hear like
slime.
screaming in the background.
Yeah, please hold ad break for some homicide.
You see this ad that's all like, "Are you sad? Are you depressed? Well, welcome to Barovia,
Well, it only gets worse.
What? What depression is our motto?
where the population keeps decreasing every day."
My name is Strahd, and I will either kill you, drink you, enslave you, or all of them.
Just listen
You
to
know
all
what?
the
Screw it.
reviews.
And it's just like a brainless zombie going. "Oh."
But like he has like the thumbs up.
Yeah.
So funny.
And then one person just like gagged and in like a
Welcome.
dungeon, and they're like,
Just like all like yeah, it's like muffled screaming. It's like talk to this person.
and then it's
like,
just
it's like a
Strahd
door.
voice clearly dubbing it over, being like, "Oh my god, I love it here."
Oh
You just hear Strahd
please
too.
give me more.
Come to Barovia. Barovia will come to you.
No, it's suffering making the ad.
Oh my god, suffering. She's like, "Oh my god, so like I know this place.
Pretty good.
My dad runs it."
Sounds like Jester.
Yeah, suffering is honestly a lot. Like it's so funny because I made suffering and I hadn't started campaign 2 yet, and then I started
That's
watching
forever.
campaign 2, and I was like, oh my god, suffering basically just is Jester.
Jester Lavoy.
Lavori.
Are you gonna
I
go
feel like
fucking
anything you
ridiculous with your
summon will be
sending?
on a stick.
I just can't believe how lucky I got that my character was obsessed with rats, and then she ended up getting the pipes of the sewer. Like that was just perfect.
As a gift. Was it a gift or you
yeah,
got
it was
the
the
gift?
birthday gift.
My eyes are blinded. I love that one.
Oh, you when the spider spat in her eyes. She was like, "Oh my god, I cannot see. It is not a friend."
It's like, oh no, what was it? No. It was the fucking maggots. It was like
Oh,
cannot
yeah, it was a
see.
puddle of
yeah, you
maggots.
couldn't see, and it was just like that was the worst.
She was
thing to
all
happen to
about
suffering.
befriending like just the worst creatures, and she was like, "Oh my god, do not kill them. They are so cute." And then she went to grab them, and they like spat acid into her face, and she was like, "Oh my god, I cannot see. They are not a friend. Help!"
Gus was like the cool dad. Is just like just let her do what she wants. If she dies, she dies. But she's already dead, so she did her dues.
But as the
What I do
coachman
with
begins
the
to
idea
leave
of
you
an ad for
and
Barovia.
begins to park the cart, is like, you may enter the place. I shall come get you tomorrow once I have everything situated, of course.
Okay.
Anyone know where they're going?
I'll walk towards the entrance.
Didn't he say someone would give us rooms? There's no one here.
Might be inside.
So you find yourself in the front courtyard. A thick cold fog swirls in the courtyard as you see a flash of lightning lances and weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see a torch flame fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. A warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard to a high above entrance. A round window with shards of broken glass lodged from the iron frame was the gate before you welcomes you in.
I'm going the wrong way. Okay.
Yeah, Zeeb just like tumbles out of the back of the stagecoach and just like rolls and sprawls out on the ground and like gets up and kind of rubs his head and he just goes, "Stupid horseless wagon," and kicks it a couple times.
I think this is pretty cool. We actually get a bed.
Farah's gonna like lean into Yuka. So what's our story here? When are we?
Well, I guess they think we're here at least to congratulate them for now, so I guess roll with that idea till we can get in and situated and maybe figure out what to do or how to get the surprise.
And do we claim to have met each other at the Amber Temple, or do we? Because I feel like that's a bad background story thing, right? Like cover story, it won't fly.
I'm honestly not sure. I feel like if he came up and he found us, Strahd seems to have eyes everywhere. Maybe he would already know.
Oh, okay. So better to
I mean, I know.
decorate their
Yeah.
truth than to actually flat out lie.
Right. I feel like with him being the Lord, maybe he didn't. Maybe he is like pretty adept at stuff. Otherwise, I don't know. He wouldn't have held it down so long, if that makes sense.
No, right, of course.
Yeah, I think once we get situated inside and we can kind of get our bearing, however long the celebration is, we maybe make our opportunity then.
Okay.
Is it-
Guys,
is it-
what are we whispering about? As he creeps up towards them.
Athero once again is gonna mouth, "We're fucked."
Well,
Zeb will just look up at Athero. Just tell me when I can hit something.
We were just discussing what we should give Strahd as a present.
Ah,
After all, he just got
yeah.
married, right?
You shouldn't keep these things from me, Athara. I'm a pretty good present giver. Mm-hmm.
you
Back
go
at my
lean
village,
forward.
I was huh?
Zeb just rolls his eyes under his mask.
It would probably be a good idea, a gift. I heard he likes music. Maybe you could be the one to offer a song.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I've been working on something. Mm-hmm. That's right. I've been working on something.
So perfect.
Perfect.
See, we're already ready then. Kind of like passing it off.
It's
Well,
like we planned to be here.
Well, on the way, I was thinking of different things and different people. As he like kind of like casually looks over at Yuka. He's like, well, anyway, I got some inspiration here and there, and then when I saw the castle, it just hit me, and I just well, like my people say, Dobanji Bodelibidi Badajao, So it's just, I gotcha.
As you see
Good,
the
'cause I
entranceway,
Um,
an ornate doors, castle hang open, flanked by floating torches and iron scouts. Ounces. 20 feet inside the castle, and the second set of double doors. The doors in front of you begin suddenly to swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with sounds of an organ music being played in the distance. This great castle itself. The set of double doors to the west seems to be rather closed for the time being. As you see overhead a vaulted entry foyer of 4 statues of dragons glaring down, with their eyes flickering in torchlight.
well,
As you open the doors, the torchlights begin to emblaze all of you as you get set on fire. Roll initiative.
Oh,
oh,
Oh.
Oh.
what the fuck?
So you could have did that for you guys. As I'd like you all to roll me a dexterity saving throw. The people are inside the room. The people outside the room do not. As the fire begins to blaze on everybody.
Athero was fucking ready.
Yes. Definitely could have been a trap. So.
As they're above you.
Are you freaking kidding me now?
The whole room gets
Jeez.
blazed by them. As they, little dwagons.
I
They're so
have
cute.
this lovely thing called absorb elements.
Alright, well, this is gonna hurt a lot.
Do I have it prepared?
so you said dexterity, yeah.
Correct.
Ooh, good roll.
Pew. Oops.
So the fire is just blazing everywhere. I'm not doubling or tripling it, but everybody takes 24 fire damage or half as much on a success. The DC is a 13.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a reaction to absorb elements, but I also have resistance to fire.
Are you guys okay?
I don't know. It's super crispy in here. Ugh.
Can't-
Doesn't seem like a very
Yeah, that
goddamn
was an
warm
act-
welcome to a party.
No,
So-
no, it does not.
Right.
Instead of taking 12, I take 4 damage then because of absorb elements.
Well, it'd
Did you
only be
succeed a
half.
save?
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
it was
then
13,
you take
right?
Yeah.
quarter, yeah.
Oh, so then you would just take 3 then.
No, it's 4.
Well, no, because it'd be 12 divided by 2, which is 6, and then divided by 2 again, which would be
Well, it's
3.
the original damage was 24, so half
Yeah,
of
Oh,
half
okay.
of
Yeah,
24
that's
is 12,
Yeah.
minus 8 is 4. And the
Nice.
next
Okay.
melee attack I do does 5 extra
Alright, so
fire damage.
This is a mechanic room, so it depends how you use this room to your advantage, or
Oh no, absorb elements just halves it. That's just extra
Yeah.
damage you get to
Yeah, it's
deal
just
afterwards.
resistance.
Oh, okay.
So it gives me,
Yeah.
like, 6.
So it'd be 6.
Yeah, but you get to deal like
Alright, Patrick,
extra.
what you gonna do is you
fire
gotta
damage.
set them blaze with fire these dragons above overhead.
Ouch. Not cool. Not cool. And he's going to cast Bane on this one in front of him.
You can cast
Love
it on
it.
3 targets.
Oh, okay, cool. Cast Bane on all of them then.
Alright. What's the save?
17.
Wisdom?
It's a charisma save.
Charisma save.
Oh, okay. 13, 18, 6.
2 fail, 1 succeed. And I'm going to back out. You guys take care of this. I'll whip up a song. He starts to play. Oh wait, it costs an action to do that. Never mind.
Well, I take it we're just gonna get rid of these things then.
Yeah, they fucking breathed fire on us.
I will bonus action rage. And then I will move here. I will go for this one first. Oh,
Alright. So you swing your blade into it, you just no damage. It's immune to it. Of all damage of that type.
of
Even if it's
course.
magical.
Damn.
Let's see then. So I'm raging. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. So slashing, obviously, it's immune to
Probably melee.
anything melee. I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Are they on the ceiling? Like, if I were to
Correct.
move, they would get opportunity attacks, or no?
It's up to you as you see fit.
Well, I think he's referring to how far are they away.
They're on the ceiling, yeah. They're on the. But they're. It's a.
I think I was okay because I'm short, you know.
Right. That makes sense.
The ceiling's. It's a small place. It's only 10 feet up.
Oh, okay.
I think just to try everything, then I would probably have went up on the ceiling, is what it is then, and then I will try my claw as well and see. Oh, it doesn't look like
it does nothing to it.
It seems like they're immune to physical damage. This isn't good. And then I would, I suppose, take the ops and move back.
They don't seem to attack you.
Okay. And then I would go in this room.
As you do go into the room, you find a new place. You find a great entry. A cobweb stretched over the web between the columns supporting the vaulted ceiling to a great dusty hall dimly lit by a spluttering torch in iron sconces. As the torches cast an odd shadow across the faces of the 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionless on the rim of a domed ceiling. cracked, faded ceilings of frescoes are covered by decay. A double door of bronze stands close to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of a set of bronze doors. Through you hear a sad, majestic organ tone.
Use the rest of my movement to move down here then. And I will shout to everyone. I hear something from down here, but so far nothing looks wrong in here. Quite amiss, I should say.
Give me a second. One moment.
One.
Oh yeah, would you be moving with me? Because
Up to you if you're still holding him.
I would assume so. Like,
That's the weird
just
thing
kind of in her
about
nature.
I mean, you have to use 2 hands to
D&D.
make a great sword attack.
right, like I'm thinking I would throw him up, swing, recatch it. You know what I mean?
and then miss
Yeah, and then
because
miss
you
with
used
my
your
one
action to attack. And your
catch
free
him.
action to...
I was more.
No, your free
focused.
action would be to toss him.
Trying to see if this works. Yay.
I am so tired today.
I'm back.
Good little.
Woozy boy.
He was attacked. So, ET's no good. How far are they from?
10 feet up. They're on the ceiling.
Oh. Well,
They're like
Uh,
sculptures.
Oh, gargoyle type of things then.
Ideally, yes, but they have the stats of a little wormling.
you're gonna see Mr. Ball of Slime just start going into a tornado. He's gonna go straight into Storm Sphere. Casting on him right over here. It's
Oh,
a,
on everybody. Oh, jeez, Louise.
as he does see everybody except one person. Could be near it.
How,
I don't even have those progress.
I'm gonna be nice. He's
how
just
fortunate.
it's 20 feet. It's basically a fireball distance. So I'm just gonna get this spell grid. Or not spell grid though.
I'm getting one now. I just don't have
Whee!
one.
We have to make a strength saving throw?
Nobody. You guys are
He's
in the...
evocation whiz.
Nobody, no.
No, every friend is okay. Except one person.
I wonder who.
Yes.
Every friend is okay except for one person?
Probably.
Which one's that?
Who knows? They might have to do a save. Or if
Yeah,
they
that's what I'm asking. I'm probably not in it though, right?
Yeah, you're not in it. I was just making a joke. You're in it. You're safe for now. And as well as I'm gonna use a bonus action to strike at least one random. He's gonna strike the middle one. As he is inside, so it is at the advantage. 16?
Yeah.
For 12 lightning.
Okay.
I hope that hits. Well, does damage as he starts rolling away.
Doesn't hit.
Ah,
That's what you wanted. You wanted the organ music.
yeah, that's good song.
Athera.
I think after hearing Yuka say that it seems like the physical attacks don't seem to work on them, Athera's gonna kind of look a little visibly upset. And he'll also just sort of walk out He'll bonus action disengage. And then he will just stay within here. And he'll pull out his enchanted dagger into his offhand while still holding his hand crossbow.
Yeah, Zeeb hears that they're immune to physical damage, and he just kind of like was about to pull his battle axe out, and then just kind of looks down dejected. And just says, "What the fuck am I even here for then?" Just walks across the chamber. In here. Actually, and I guess I'll use my action to do bolstering magic on the third. So but for 10 minutes, you can roll a d3 whenever you make an attack roll or save, or an attack roll or an ability check.
Oh, that's kind of cool. You regain your spell slots when you cast a spell.
Well, I just roll it and
It's for him. He can give a spell slot to somebody.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like really high level. It's like third, second, first.
yeah, I'm essentially a walking pearl of power.
Alright, this thing is gonna erupt fire on P.
Oh.
Dexterity save. It seems like it only works in you succeed, take half as much. You still have your thing up, so you take half. So a quarter.
So I take 6 again.
So this one will erupt fire on you again. Dexterity save.
Help!
Will they take any
Help,
damage from the
please!
bludgeoning?
Doesn't take anything.
Yeah, then no point in making the strength save.
Ow.
28 fire damage.
Keep in mind you did absorb elements, so it's all halved,
Correct.
even if you fail.
So
Yeah,
that's what
but-
Yeah,
if you fail, you
so-
take half.
So 4
This
warm
one is erupting fire
So
on you as well.
26.
Dexterity save.
Hold up. Jesus Christ.
Half of that one.
So 14 and then 11.
Wrong.
That's a lot of damage.
And I'll use my action to kind of.
Does Kronk take your lightning damage or no? He's the one out of it.
No, he's safe.
Okay.
The slime is nice.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for just walking right by me.
You're welcome. I don't
If
know.
I die,
I don't know what the big deal is. Like, that's my turn.
Well, you guys only
I-
know each other anyway, so.
I don't know what the
Dexterity
big
saving
deal is.
squishy.
Who? Me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's go. Quartered.
Alright. P, you're like crispy as hell. As long as you stay in here.
Ow.
I think it's because you guys aren't dragons.
You should walk back in there then and find out.
Ow.
Why? I just proved that I was able to walk right through without any issues.
I'm-
So
I'm gonna
don't need to do that.
Yeah, I was
I'm
too,
gonna-
you jackass.
That's probably a good idea. Disengage.
I'm gonna disengage and, like, limp out of the room. Oh. I don't think I have any healing spells that are bonus actions.
You have healing word.
I do have mass healing word. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait until
You don't have cure wounds?
Patrick gets through.
Oh no, that's a bonus action.
That's an action.
He's gonna run through, and then he's going to. I guess it's a action to close the door. I assume.
Door's locked on it.
Oh, okay. And then he's
Hang
going
on,
to. Okay, never mind.
Well,
I
that
think
was
like
a
the
great way
storm's
to be
just gonna
greeted. What
prolong
the fuck?
Hey,
in there
bird.
for the
Hey,
minute.
They bring
Hey,
the
bird
shit out of the
person.
healer.
Are you okay, Dr. P?
hey, guess what? Here. I think you need help.
Oh, you get 8
I
healing.
cast Cure Wounds on. I don't know why it did radiant damage.
You might have your divine smite checked.
Oh, okay.
Why are you smiting me?
Yeah.
He's like, I want to heal you, but my god does not agree.
Yeah, you get healed for 18 and then take 13 more.
Yeah, just get eight health points back.
And that total of 5 lost hit points.
Oh.
You get healed, but you lose 5 HP.
Thank you.
Well, that was bad. Is that how he treats his guests?
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
right, Yuka. This guy is really bad.
I wouldn't say bad. He's clearly kind enough to invite us to this reception.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he was nice.
Maybe
not turn his fucking dragons off when we got here.
maybe
Yeah.
that was his alarm code, security system.
Right, to people that you invite to a celebration.
Yeah, maybe we
Interesting.
were supposed to be in here. Maybe we were
But I
supposed to
did
wait.
hear
How the hell
music
else were we
coming
supposed
from
to get
down
in?
here.
I think he said that we were maybe supposed to wait.
You are delusional.
As you guys talk, the gargoyles on the ceiling look at you, stare at you as what they watch you creepily.
What, you want to breathe fire on us too?
No, they just look at
Or
you.
just kind of flip one off.
There's 8 of them.
While we're here, I'm going to mass healing word at 4th level just to heal everyone.
As you begin to get to this location, you find yourself in the guest hall. Torch light flutters against the wall of this vaulted hall. To the east is an archway stretched in a 20-foot ending with a spiral staircase that goes up and down. Next to the hallway is a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, standing in attention in a shallow alcove. The west enlarged double doors hang slightly open. Slightly a bright light escapes through the opening. There's a swell of an organ music playing from the door, spilling in a melody to defeat into the hall itself.
So we're hearing it all from here.
A melody?
Yeah.
Well,
so-
it seems like music is coming from here. It seems like the most obvious thing, no? It might be a little ominous, if anything.
Should we knock?
He's probably in there.
Well, we should go introduce ourselves since no one else is gonna do it.
I knock on the door.
This music stops.
I knock again.
I think that means you can go
As the
in.
music begins to play again.
Yuka just opens the door.
Seeing you do that, I do it too.
As you open in, you see inside the dining hall. 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminating this magnificent chamber. The pillar of stone that stands against the dull white marble walls supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room is a long, heavy table covered in wine and white stained clothes. The table is laden with many delectable foods, roasted beasts, basked in savory sauce, roots and herbs, the early taste of sweet fruits and vegetables. Placed a set of each of you are fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with amber liquid with delicate, tantalizing fragrance. As you begin to see At the center of the far west wall, between the floor and the mirror, stands a massive organ, its pipes blaring out thunderous melody that speaks in a tone of a greatness and despair. Seated on the organ, facing away from you, is a single capped figure pounding the keys in rapture and ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops, and a deep silence falls over the dining hall as he slowly turns towards you.
Sorry to intrude, but we're told to come in.
Yes, we were
Please.
invited.
Said there will be rooms, places to stay.
For more than one day?
Kind of whispers to Thorough. What's up with this guy?
I think he's dead. Hello?
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
We are
As he
here because we were
smiles,
invited.
you see a smile upon its face as he goes back and looks towards you. Welcome to my home. Enjoy. I shall greet you once I'm ready. As his body, as you watch it, he disappears like he was never there.
Can I tell who that was, seeing him?
Of course. But you could tell also it was an illusion.
I think if anyone is looking at Yuka, even though she already doesn't breathe, right, being like a vampire, very stiff, more still, you would see she is absolute statue frozen right now.
Hey, Yuka.
Yuka, are you alright?
It was him. That was Strahd.
That was Strahd Dick for Brains.
It was.
Strahd?
You didn't feel that overwhelming presence?
No, I just saw a guy who burned the shit out of us.
I was too
Yeah,
busy
sorry.
listening to the music, to be honest.
Hey, Sam.
Dude just climbs up into one of the chairs and starts eating the food,
His-
though.
His face was unforgettable, really. I don't know what's the big deal about him, really. And he kind of poses a little bit, kind of branches his
Athero kind
His,
of
statue.
uncharacteristically will stand up a lot more straight, and his voice becomes a lot less laxed, and you can sort of just hear, "We need to mind our tongue here, okay? We're not walking around with our dick behind our legs, but we're definitely not walking with it fully out and erect. We've got to be careful, okay?"
The food is delicious and tasty. Even the
What
wine
does
is
that mean?
delicious.
I cover up.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know.
What I'm trying to say is right now, we're not acting like a little bitch, but we sure as shit aren't gonna act like we're hot shit either. Got it?
Just
Hot
keep your
shit.
guard up, okay, Patrick?
Okay.
Yeah, what she said.
Things got very serious very quickly.
Yeah, once Zeeb's done eating all the food, he's just kind of he said it's China, right?
Yeah, and the food is delicious. Everything tastes good.
Yeah, he just he's looking he just cleared the plate and licked the plate clean, and he's just
Isn't
kind of
it
looking
weird, though? There's
He's
no
just-
one's here.
he's looking at his reflection in the china, and then he just accidentally drops it and it just shatters, and he goes, "Shit,
Ah,
whoopsie."
it's alright. It happens, Eve.
There's no one to greet us.
Yeah, then we have to wait a day until Strahd on Dick for Brains.
I think you
is
said
ready.
2.
Yes, but
That's what was kind of confusing is why somebody would invite us here for 2 days.
I don't know. He probably wants to gauge us or something. See what we're capable of.
At least Zeeb is
I'm
trying.
sorry, I'm still confused as he turns towards Othero and kind of walks up. Last night, when you were talking about the bedtime story,
Yes.
Is that still
Yes.
on the?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
If you believe that we are the heroes of this story, then he is most certainly the villain. But he's not just a villain, he's the villain. It means we don't have room to fuck around. We don't have room to mess shit up. We don't have room to just be silly and laugh. This is serious. Now, I might talk a lot of shit. I might run my mouth a lot. But one thing I don't fuck with is screwing up a job. And this is the job. Are we clear? As he sort of like surveys the entire table.
Okay. Patrick nods.
Yeah, Zebe is like in the middle of like like licking one of his fingers and he just kind of stops and nods.
Good.
Well, where do we go from here? There's no one to greet us. We don't know where to even rest, even if we can rest.
Well, it seems like there's no interference for now. We could check a few of the other rooms.
Or we just wait. That way we don't get attacked again. He said he'll be with us shortly.
Yeah. So I don't
And
think us.
having another trap like what you guys entered in on, I don't think is a good idea.
Agreed.
So, and we're invited here. We're guests. As long as we, like Althero says, mind your P's and Q's, I'm sure that will be just fine.
But as he's like pacing around the table now, he's like, he has his like hand on his chin, thinking. But okay, forgive me if I'm wrong, but the smelly guy, said that they just had a wedding. And in my village, a wedding is big. It's bountiful. A lot of people, a lot of servers, a lot of helpers, and a lot of people to attend to things. And this place looks a lot bigger than my village, at least 10 times over. So, where are the servers? The helpers? The anything? It's just empty. No one's greeted us. We came into some type of building. Am I making sense?
Maybe it's a holiday.
See what you mean. Well,
Like,
what if they said it was 2 days, that everything doesn't start until tomorrow, and we're just early before everyone else?
Then have
plus
to
also you were saying, like,
But I thought the wedding already happened.
it did, but maybe this is like they're getting like a honeymoon phase. You know, some
Right,
people
we're not
go
sure
on
how
to
long
like
after the wedding.
a short vacation while the bride and the groom are doing the hanky panky and having their honeymoon phase. You know, like there could be a reason. What I'm most disappointed in is the fact that the castle's not very clean or sanitary. But
Mm.
other than that, I think that maybe they're just on days off.
Okay. You can tell he's not
Just-
convinced, but he's just gonna just listen.
Just enjoy the food while you can for now, Patrick. You'll need
As he
other
looks over at the
strength that you
food on the
can't.
table, he's like, "Oh fuck yeah!"
I'm gonna hold off on eating
Yeah, I'll
because
just
I had a
wait
good
for
berry,
Strahd.
so I'm not really hungry. Because Dr. P, you gave everybody good berries, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
And then I still have 4 left.
yeah, so we're good for 24 hours without having to eat anything.
Like, you can investigate the room. The food is
Yeah. Okay.
delicious. That's all I can say. It's tasty, and the wine's delicious as well. You haven't had
Yeah.
alcohol in a while. It's pretty good. Maybe ooze once it turns a different color, purple or something.
I'm just like pouring booze onto the slime.
Oh god. What's the color of
16?
the booze?
It's red, so you would be
Dark
blue,
red.
so it turn you purple.
You see like a purple slime.
It becomes alcoholic.
Welcome to Alcoholic Anonymous. My name is Ooze.
And then you'd
So
see just like
12-step
Yuka
program
also
for-
feeding the slime while giving it like alcohol too.
All of us being like, hello, ooze.
What's your story, Ooze?
Mommy gave me a lot of liquor, and from there on then I was spoiled.
I think if we're having like a drink and it's been like a while, Yuka, out of just like shits and gigs, would try and telepathically reach out to the slime as well and just be like, all right, I know everyone said you can't talk.
Yes,
It's
you can
just
talk.
us. Can't. She's doing this telepathic.
Oh, okay.
I know you said, or everyone's saying you can't talk, but it's just us. Can you?
Makes a pop noise.
He looks at well, he doesn't look at you, but you feel like a little shift, and then you just hear telepathically back,
Yes, I can. I was just messing around with, whatever the hell that thing is.
She would say back, Kronk?
Yes. I don't like him.
Interesting.
I thought he
And
was talking about Dr. P. I was about to be so sad.
if anyone is paying attention to Yuka, I think just briefly you would see her eyes widen the first time hearing Ooze's
looking at the
voice.
slime for some reason.
And then she'll go back to just like feeding it, but like nonchalantly being like talking to him.
Just
Well,
start
isn't this
hearing
interesting?
god awful organ music.
If we're gonna
All right,
And
as
if
as
we're
you
like
do that, roll
eating
me a
and making,
perception check.
yeah,
I'm gonna join you.
Oh, let's go.
And Zeebs, you begin to play god awful music with your partner over there. As you begin to see and notice a scratch mark on the floor, suggesting that the organ can be slid outwards with enough effort.
Hold on. Move, and I just like push Kronk off the side of the bench.
I pressed the 3 blind mice keys. And oh, what are you doing?
I think I can move this thing. Hold on.
Yeah.
Can I try and move it?
Yeah, roll me. You don't have to roll anything. You just begin to push some effort into it
Okay.
because you're strong.
If he asks,
anyways.
I'll give him a hand
Yeah.
too.
I got it.
Begin to slide it as you begin to see a door.
Guys, I think I found a secret door.
Close the doors. Close the other doors.
Well, this is his castle. Don't you think he'd be able to see everything regardless?
yeah. What does the room look like, Red? Besides the dining table?
What do you mean? Like, it's a dining hall. I had mentioned it.
Well,
prior, but-
dining hall. Does it have like the same gargoyles as it does in the main hall?
No.
Okay.
Does not. It just has a huge organ. I have a picture in the D&D chat. That's what kind of it looks like. It's very elegant. As the food
Very
is being
demure.
Do you want to go? Do you think we should go and look, see what's in there?
He shrugs.
Be careful, please.
Or do we just want to push the piano back and come back another time?
I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to come back a different day.
Well, we're going to be here all night, right?
Yeah, but I mean, we should probably sleep or whatever. You know, unless it's dropped tomorrow or whatever.
Don't think we're going to kill him. We can't. He's a vampire.
Vampires can die. Anything can die.
Not easily. We have no abilities that can take vampires down.
Well,
Can I look
kill
around
them
the room and see
regardless.
if there's anything kind of like creatures or anything in this room?
Like, like pictures and stuff. There's nothing really. There's no like pictures
There's no
or
pictures, no
mounted
bats.
animals, heads. No, none in this room.
Okay, so this room's pretty clear to kind of talk. Okay. Just meaning just in case he had like a bat in the corner or something like that. Keeping an eye on us.
We're in the lion's den.
Hey, Jello.
Oh, that's so response. Okay.
Yeah, that's Jello. That's your name now.
Hold on.
Jello.
Axe dumb. It's just a ball of slime right now for you.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up. And then I'm gonna carry it over to the door. Oh shit, not open, but carry it over to the door and show it to him. Do you want to see what's in there? Are you curious?
It's just a ball of slime.
Yeah, well, are you curious? I'll kind of just put him closer to the door. Like, is there a keyhole on there? Or is it like just one of those hidden passage type of doors?
It's a door you just open up.
Guys,
You
I
both
don't think this is the
telepathically-
way to the rooms where we can rest. As he says out loud, but mainly to Crunk. Carrying ooze.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, I
right
mean,
here.
You're just using
and
the slime as the sacrificial lamb here.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna place
Nico
the
will
slime on the floor.
telepathically to
Yeah.
Ooze say, if you need help or it's out of self-defense, I understand.
Go in. Did you tested out what I could
Oh
do?
yeah, he for sure is
I'm
just like,
coming
please.
after you. You leave?
Though he looks because telepathically went into Ooze's head and just immediately responds back. He's like, please don't let me please don't let him touch me. He's like while he's being dragged away.
I guess what would it be to contest it? Yuko would try and take Ooze back.
What, you're trying to grab him?
To take him back, yeah.
Yeah, roll
'cause-
athletics. Grab his
Rock.
freaking thing.
Oh yeah, here's the fight. The infighting.
Are you fighting Ooze?
No. Well, he's being dragged
Oh,
from
okay.
Kronk.
It's contested
Yeah.
then. It's athletics versus athletics. Why would you roll dex?
Just because trying to
Yeah,
keep
it's
it
like
away.
athletics.
Oh, you're trying to get him away? And then I would
Yeah,
say
just keep him
acrobatics
away.
then.
Same. I'm just gonna use. It's the same thing. So
Okay. Alright, he grabs it off. She grabs it off him.
hey,
I
I didn't want him to go in there. I just wanted him to just take a quick look, just to see if it's
I
safe.
got the feeling that he wanted help.
So you take a quick look.
You want? Okay. I'll open up the door.
Alright, you see the castle's courtyard is visible through these arrow slits to the northwest wall, leaning against the wall, and the mirrors of various sizes, and some of tall as humans, others small enough to fit in a backpack. As you see, it's an archer post, but it's been left vacant for many, many years. There's webs and lots of mirrors of different sizes.
Okay.
As Kronk, you can roll me a perception check.
Go back to normal. Perception.
So you hear something eating something in the distance down the hallway.
Nope. I'm gonna push the organ back into the wall.
What, did the mirror scare you or something?
Yeah, like there's something eating in there. And things eating in places full of cobwebs is never a good sounding or never a good thing.
As you do hear heavy footfalls moving through the hall, as you guys hear it through the wall.
From where the organ is?
No,
The organ is pushed back.
on the wall itself. As you hear scraping and scratching.
Yeah, that I think that might have been what it was.
Sounds like a big
Hurts.
thing, whatever it is.
Yeah. Why do you think I came and said no?
Did it see you?
No, nothing's seen me.
Okay.
I just heard it and I just took off. I didn't even leave like more than 10 feet into the area.
Okay. Well, I guess we should leave it for now. And
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're
I agree. It's a way to end. I didn't
Hell yeah.
realize it was that end. It's bad.
Just as Dr. P's taking her mask off? Come on.